Bash Mash. Bash Mash. Bash Mash.
I can't see a damn thing if they guap. I can't see a damn thing if they guap.
The Expanse Season 3 Episode 8. I'm officially back, y'all. As y'all can see, I've changed my whole setup over here. There's no longer a wall in the background, although I did get more close-up shots of that, which I always preferred, like shooting that way. But you guys will see me more like shoulder length now. Got my little gaming chair set up. I am doing gaming, but I used to have a gaming channel, but I haven't touched that thing in years. I'm back with Season 3, Episode 8. A lot happened in the previous season. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm back to full health now. Thank y'all for like sending me positive messages over the comments, wishing me well and such. That did mean a lot as well. And I know I missed out on like months of reactions. Well, not months. I missed out on like a whole month of reactions. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done a reaction to anything right now. I still got a whole bunch of editing to do for other videos that I've done as well. It's just kind of sitting there. I've done some music video reactions. You guys will see some more music video reactions as well, because I've been slacking in the music video department. But yeah, like I said, Ozark, Last Kingdom, those are one of my main focuses. I'm trying to still figure out Patreon. Like, Patreon is so difficult to figure out. I'm probably gonna like need to find myself an expert who knows the ins and outs of Patreon before I start throwing my full episodes out there on so y'all can enjoy my full reactions and not just bits and pieces on YouTube. So once I figure out how Patreon works, I'll send you guys the link to go there. I've got my Patreon kind of set up, but I haven't really got videos really like full reaction videos yet on my Patreon. But yeah, I'm trying to set that up, so you guys will see my full reaction soon, for those who are interested in seeing my full reactions to certain shows. But yeah, I'm officially back. I've got a slight bit of a blocked nose, but it's not really a biggie. I'm like I said, I am back to full health now. So yeah, and I cut my hair, in case some of y'all is wondering. I cut my hair. Dreads were becoming too much to handle, too much to maintain, and yeah, I got rid of it. I was just experimenting with the dreads anyway. Just wanted to see what it felt like, how I'd look in it. But yeah, I've gone back to my normal. Well, this ain't my normal hair. This is just this is where I start from, and then I grow it out, and then you guys will see my afro. I might go afro again, or I might go curls. I don't know yet. We'll see in the future. Anyway, like I said, we're back with Season 3, Episode 7. What happened last time? We met a belter named Monero. Was trying to impress his girlfriend. His girlfriend cheated on him, and yeah, she cheated on him because he was out in space trying to do things like out of what was he trying to do? Yeah, he was trying to do slingshots and stuff, trying to impress the rest of the belters on Ceres. Is it Ceres again? Yeah, because that's where we started out from. But yeah, he was trying to impress them over there, and his girlfriend was probably feeling lonely, so she cheated on him with his brother, I think. It's been a while since I've watched The Expanse as well, so I'm just trying to like go off my notes of what I remember. But yeah, she cheated on him, so he was like, I know how I'll impress you, and it kind of worked, because he slingshot himself towards the ring that the proto-molecule had created, which is a whole nother story in its own. I'm still trying to figure out what that ring's purpose is, and where our next step of evolution is for the proto-molecule. That's the word I'm looking for. you guys might hear some. There's always background noise. There's always gonna be background noise. Like we got leaf blowers, gardeners, and everybody just working outside. Anyway, back to the Expanse. Yeah, so Monero shot him, did a slingshot towards the ring, and he tried to go through the middle, trying to impress his girlfriend. And she was actually quite impressed with his. She was actually quite impressed with his attempt to shoot himself through the ring. It wasn't meant to be. There was some sort of force field there, and Monero's insides and everything went flying out of his like skull. Like everything just exploded. Like as soon as the impact when he hit that ring just tore Monero apart. And here I thought the guy was gonna be a new character, but no, because he gave me like he gave me Diogo vibes. Who is back, by the way. I was actually glad to see Diogo again, because he arrived on the is it called the Mammoth, the Behemoth, aka the old Mormon ship that Miller and them originally hijacked. Funny thing is, we were introduced to the Behemoth at the same time in this last episode. Like it was like the beginning of a new season. Like when we got the Behemoth, we suddenly got Miller as well at the end. Like those two things were last seen in season 2 or season 1. But yeah, Diogo arrived with some new captain guy who works under Anderson Doors, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but he's got like belter experience as well, and drummer seems to know him, but they don't really seem to be getting on well. And he's trying to like split him and he's trying to split drummer and Naomi apart. Naomi works with drummer now. She doesn't work with the crew. The crew's kind of doing their own thing. They got their own little reality show type thing going on the oh my goodness, what's the name of the ship? See, this is why I need to get back into the Expanse, because I forgot the name of the ship now. It was last called the Pinus Contorta, but it was called the Rocinante. That's the word. That's the name I'm looking for. The Rocinante. They're back on the they've gone back to the name Rocinante as well. Yeah, it's just Amos, Alex, and Holden that's on the ship now. They've got like this little TV crew who's acting a bit suspicious. One girl is like, she's like the reporter, and she's like trying to get into Amos's head because she figured out some dark past of Amos which he doesn't want to speak on. But she's gonna keep prying. She's gonna be a problem. I didn't quite catch her name as well. Avasarala, she's back on Earth with I think Jules Piamau is locked up now. Aaron Wright, I think, is locked up. I don't think we'll be seeing those guys for a while, unless I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but yeah. JP Mau's locked up. Aaron Wright's gone. Strickland's dead, of course. Thank goodness. Yeah. Like I said, Diogo's back with this captain guy that works under Anderson Doors and stuff. I think he works under Anderson Doors, and Diogo's got a little tattoo and everything. I was just happy to see Diogo. Diogo's like one of my favorite characters. I always just like the bond that him and Miller had, and yeah, this is why I like Diogo. It's just the way he acts, like his mannerisms and everything, like the way he behaves. I don't know. It's just something. What's the word? It's almost wholesome. I don't know how to say something wholesome about Diogo, but he's a cool character. I don't really want him to be killed off or anything, because I originally thought that's what they did when they discovered he was the one that let Anderson Doors and Cortazar get away. Courtier, I caught on, is the spy of the of Avasarala. Courtier is not Cortazar. Cortazar is the guy that Anderson Doors took to go figure out what the proto-molecule is up to. Courtier is the one that was working for Avasarala. In the end, sacrificed himself because he was stuck on the the ship that I have to go to my previous notes. Souther's ship basically. I can't remember the name of the ship now. But yeah, he pretty much sacrificed himself on there because Wen had taken it over, trying to like rescue Strickland and JP Mao. But yeah, in the end, the good one. But yeah, we're here. Oh yeah, Naomi's accent's changed as well. I don't know if you guys noticed it. I noticed it as soon as I started a new episode. Like, because she's among the Belters now, she's more got that Belter slang going on, and her accent is very Beltery as well. I know Creole's the language, but the accent is like what Naomi's probably doing right now, like a Creole-ish accent. But we're here with season 3, episode 8. I missed y'all, for real. I have missed y'all. It feels good to be back. If you guys like this background, like this setup here, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to keep doing reactions here, or if you guys want me to go back to the previous area I was working with. It was a lot brighter in there, I will say. I don't know if my lighting's really helping right now. If you guys can't probably see me. I'm not that dark, but yeah. That being said, we're here with season 3, episode 8, The Expanse. Let's get into this.
This vessel should have pancaked with him, but it's fully intact. So, what killed him? An energy field, some sort of invisible wall or hand?
We triggered something before we understood it. Maybe the structure isn't an entrance, but an exit. What do you think, Pastor? Has your God revealed himself?
Yeah, maybe it's a wall to block y'all from going in, for all we know.
Goddamn ring woke up.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think it was too happy about being poked in its sleep. Never ends.
What do you mean, Holden?
Alex saw it first. Talk to him. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these guys that's into fate and all that. But, you know, out of all the places in the whole system that we could be, and we're here. At the ring.
I'm not gonna lie, Alex has got such a good narration voice. Like, they just let him talk when it comes to narrating. Like, he just makes things sound so much more intense.
The Unas didn't invite us out here. They don't want us. And now we're gone and trip the switch.
Out here is our home, not theirs. So, with all due respect,
We'll have coffee in the parking lot. God's magic trick. Tick, 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 tell me down.
Making any goddamn sense when you're here.
It's good to see Miller again.
Are you trying to talk to me?
Yes.
Someone told me in the comments that Holden never met Miller with his hat on. So what he's seeing is not really like a hallucination, it's something else.
I want you to trust me. I won't betray that trust, so that we can get your story out to everyone. Don't back away from it.
She's over here trying to seduce every guy on the Rocinante right now. She tried this same move with Amos, failed. Now she's trying to do the same thing with Holden. And he better not fall into that trap, because he looked like he was a bit interested. But because Naomi's his girl, so he better chill with that. Oh yeah, there's this girl as well. She boarded some one of the Earth ships, and she put like a bomb or something on it and ended up killing dude over here. Like, and I'm sure because this dude's dead, she's gonna have to kill the other dude now. Also, I think she's a Martian because she's she bit some enhancing pill that gave her like some great strength. so she could kill that dude. So I don't know. She could be a Martian, she could be from Earth, she could be OPA. Or she could be someone from a totally different other party, I don't know. How's she gonna hide all that blood? Now see, if Dexter saw this, he would have already known what was up.
Who sunk his teeth deep into the unknown. For a mullah. For love.
For the rock hopper. For the rock hopper.
For the rock hopper. I don't trust any of the filming crew. The lady who's trying to seduce people, and this dude who looks like he's blind, but I think his eyes are within that camera that's always floating around with him. Yeah, I was gonna say, why would there be proton molecule inside of him if he's never really been exposed to it?
What's with the hat? Keeps the rain off my head.
I'm not infected. I didn't have a stroke. I'm running out of ideas here.
Dead. Just an investigator now. We find things.
Fuck you! Fuck you! My blood is clean. You're not here, which at least explains the stupid fucking hat!
Look, if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I'm not much help, but I also don't judge.
Great quality.
Things have been in the red for a long time now. There's only so much a guy can take.
To think him and Amos used to hate each other. Like they used to threaten each other all the time in season 1. Look how far they've come. This girl's gonna be a problem with her fine self.
Excuse me. Do you need something? Thank you. No.
He's having a full-on conversation with himself.
Who doesn't talk to themselves, though, now and then?
Me?
Most of them.
See, this is why I didn't want these people on the Rocinante. I don't know who they are. They're just prying into everybody's business.
The test always came negative, but he keeps doing it over and over.
What the hell is that about?
You tell me.
Fine, no. But we gotta do something, man. You remember XO back on the can? Yeah. One day he's singing sea shanties and planting daffodils. The next day he's waving a 6-gun around trying to put up... Come on.
Show me the news report. The moment the Belter kid went through the ring. And bring up the timestamp. Stop there.
It woke something up. Well, what is it? I can't see.
What is it?
It happened at the same time.
When I exceed my boundary conditions, that's when they kill me.
Who are they? Huh? Why me? Why am I special?
Oh boy.
Oh, you don't come rushing into a room. You dick hanging out.
Hold it! Hold it! We got a situation outside. We need this right now. Just 1 second. I'll get rid of them. Hold it. Stay with me.
It's a sign, isn't it?
I'm James Holden, speaking on behalf of the Outer Planets Alliance. Earth and Mars believe the ring is theirs to investigate, to claim, and are already plotting ways to control it. I'm here to declare for the OPA that Belters are the only legitimate benefactors of the ring. We've struck at the Inner's vessels and we will strike again.
Did you do this?
No.
Why would I? Holden, you haven't been yourself lately. Maybe you don't know what you did. Maybe you're not in control.
I know myself, and that is not me.
He's trying to play you. Don't fall into it. Remove her from the command deck.
Come with me, Lord.
Drummer, listen to me. You know Holden isn't capable of what we just saw. Just say him.
Yeah, just try to understand him.
Say him.
Exactly.
Alex, override.
Amos, all we've been through. How many times have I asked you to trust me?
None.
I'm asking you now.
It is that piece of proto-molecule.
Come on, Miller, give me something.
They never...
You want a ride? You got it. But I can't give you one if I no longer have a ship.
Going to a room too fast, kid. The room eats you.
Alex! You need to change course and go inside the ring right now.
Are we through? Well, that was a pretty intense episode, y'all. Man, that was season 3, episode 8. Next Friday, you guys should see more. Yeah, more. You should see episode 9 coming out. I'm doing all my Expanse drops now on Friday, so y'all will see some more of the of my reaction on Fridays now, because I haven't really got time during the week to do my uploads and such, because my work schedule gets in the way. The only time when I am free is on a Friday. But yeah, that was episode 8 of season 3, and yeah, intense episode as always. And we got this Ashford guy. He definitely wormed his way into Drummer's good books, because now he's got he's doing what Drummer's saying. Like Drummer's like saying, get rid of Naomi, get her off my like during that moment of the Holden thing that just went down. Because on other times she would have probably listened to Naomi, but because I think his name's Ashford, I could be wrong, but when he showed up and started worming his way into Drummer's good book, she started trusting him more than she trusts Naomi now, because, well, yeah, Naomi did work with Holden and them, so Drummer probably thinks that she's just trying to stall for time for Holding them to get away. I don't know, but yeah, this mystery girl, I don't know who she is. They must have said her name in the beginning of episode 7, but yeah, she's a problem. She's a problem. Like, first she blows up that ship, and then she makes that video about with Holden saying like, we do this, we're gonna do that, if you don't follow our rules, there will be consequences, and then with ending it off with the OPA badge. Like, someone's trying to run interference between the OPA and the UNN as always. Like, this truce that they've got going on is very fragile. Avasarala said that. But whoever this chick is, she's causing problems. She is cute, but she's causing problems. She's trying to cause some sort of rift in a peace, in the truce that's holding right now. It's but it's a very fragile truce that they have between each other right now, because you got the Martians as well, you got the OPA, and then you got the UNN. But at the moment it looks like the that peace might break between the UNN and the OPA. And if that comes to it, then if that truce breaks, eventually the Martians will be under fire as well, and then, you know, it'll be war all over again. The Miller visions, you know, the more and more I started seeing Miller, I started to think to myself, they didn't get rid of that proto-molecule. That piece of proto-molecule I've been asking about for the last couple of episodes is still on that ship. Because I first thought they scraped it, but then I realized that thing out. Because when Holden did the little scan of like, is there any proto-molecule with any system, I was thinking to myself, that proto-molecule that's on the ship could be causing the problem, and not that any of them was exposed to it. But now you could probably say they are kind of exposed to it now. I don't know, but yeah, that piece of proto-molecule is going to be causing problems. Well, I don't know if it's trying to help Holden them or what it's trying to do, because it keeps sending him visions of like Miller. And that's the other thing, like I noticed this as well with the when Julie was attached to the whole proto-molecule, well, when she had the proto-molecule flowing through her, and it became like a part of Eros to a point where it almost like became like a hive mind in a way. Does it feed off of the intelligence of people is what I'm trying to, the question I'm trying to ask, because the fact that we're seeing Miller talking to himself, saying a few things, talking about rookies and stuff, talking about investigations, trying to send some sort of message to Holden, is a piece of Miller still within the proto-molecule? Because we don't know what the proto-molecule does with the people that it finds. Like, for all we know, Kenzo, or whatever his name was, from the first season could probably appear to these guys as well. Wait, would it be to them, or would it be to... Yeah, it would be to them, because he got ate up and we haven't seen him since. But like, does it latch onto its like onto the intelligence of people, and like tries to, like, it with the proto-molecule, does it evolve every time? Like, does it... I don't... It's hard to explain the question I want to ask, but like, does it become like more intelligent with the more people it consumes, or the more like it's hard. I hope you guys understand the question that I'm trying to ask, but because now we're seeing visions of Miller. Miller used to see visions of Julie. Is it all connected to like some sort of hive mind within the proto-molecule that's making other people see certain people that it needs help with? Because in the end, you know, with Miller, when Miller eventually found Julie, he helped steer the whole Eros thing into was it Venus? And yeah, that's where the proto-molecule grew, and it was like molecule paradise down there. Eventually we got this squid thing floating in the air. Now it needs help with something else, so it tries to find that unique person that could help it get to its next step, if that makes sense. So now it's projecting someone that Holden cared about, really who we trusted in the most, or something like that. Well, I'm not sure if you could say cared about. Like, him and Miller were really good friends, but because this molecule, I'm sure if the proto-molecule infected Naomi would have appeared to Holden. But the only other person that was like really connected with Holden was Miller, because they went through that whole ordeal that went down on Eros. They were affected by radiation and such. Oh, radiation. But yeah, is that what's happening? So it's kind of like seeking out the next best person that can help it get to like even bigger stage of evolution within the within the proto-molecule's existence or whatever. It just feels like that's what the proto-molecule is up to. Like, the more, because if it wasn't for Miller, we wouldn't have found Julie, and if Miller didn't find Julie, the molecule would have never ended up on Venus to create this thing that it was creating. And yeah, like I said, like now sent out that squid thing into space, created a ring. We don't know where this ring's gonna lead to. We don't know what it's up to. It's slow down time. We got the Rocinante and a missile just behind it. But yeah, it's some. I got some interesting questions about it. Like I can't phrase it right now, but I think it's kind of using Holden to get to its next step. And it's going for a certain person that he knows is almost untouchable, because like Holden's the captain of the Rocinante. What Holden says goes. Amos should keep an eye on Holden, but yeah, if the proto-molecule is projecting this vision of Miller into Holden, if Holden dies out or something happens to Holden, the next best person it'll go for is Amos, and it's gonna show him all sorts of visions that's gonna make him do certain things that he thinks is right, but it might be wrong. Who would we have if Alex had to go into that situation? Alex would probably just see his kid or something. Like, the proto-molecule is playing a tactical game here, and yeah, I'm curious to seeing what's within that ring. Like, yeah, what goes beyond that ring, because they're going through that door now. But it also sounded like Miller said, like, when you go through a door, make sure you check all corners. That's what he was trying to tell the rookie or something, whom we haven't seen in forever, since like season 1. Yeah, we'll have to find out in episode 9. Stay tuned for that on next Friday. Should be some music video reactions as well this weekend. So hope you guys did enjoy this reaction. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash Smash.